Oh, wow. That did not work well. I just thought he's gone. What happened? Okay, back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Vintage Story, episode 51 with me, Sid. Leaving that in just to prove that everything doesn't go smoothly when you're recording. Anyway, you catch me here. It's cold. It is 7:45 in the morning. And I have got an empty barrel which needs filling up. And needs that adding. It also, I need to grab in here, go into that one, grab those 9, put those in there and seal that one up. I'm going to need to fill this up. And I need 5 oak things. Temperature is -11. And it's only just December. So I'm not sure about this world, but I know in my world, the world that I have to live in, it gets even worse in January and February normally. So yeah, this is looking and shaping up to be a cold winter. I need 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need to go and just have a look at what skins I've got that I need to soak. I don't think I've got any skins in there. I don't. So let's go up here and just have a look over here. So winter, as has already been discussed, these are huge hides. These are bare, I think. Is shaping up to be cold and is shaping up to not have a huge amount. Oh, come on, go in there. Right, in you go and seal. In you go and seal. It's shaping up to be a cold time, and one in which I'm not going to want to go miles and miles away, but let's see, there's me bear. Still alive, and still a bit chilly, I'm going to guess, because it is very cold out here. How are you doing, Mr. Bear? Maybe you should think about hibernating. In fact, why isn't he hibernating? You know, if this is winter and he's a bear, he should be hibernating. That's normal behaviour, isn't it, if you'll pardon the pun. Anyway, so that kind of leaves me with some limitations on some of the things I can do around the place, and I'm kind of passing the time. Now, it has been pointed out to me that I am missing, or have been missing, a major opportunity, because all of the fruit plus the honey I have will make jam which can be preserved and preserve fruit for the winter. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more populated. Well, 5 if you include the one, but I obviously need to keep one for repopulating. So 5 more skeps which I could harvest and get the honey out of, which would then go into my bucket of honey here, which has got 3.6 litres of honey in it. So not a trivial amount. So I need to do some skeps. I also need to think about my my current situation, if you will, because I have got 16 of these, which means I can make at least, well, I can actually make both of those. But I tend to go out, and I'm thinking that maybe I should, well, for starters, I should probably save some of this. And you can go, can you go in there? Yeah, you can. You can go in there as well. There is, however, a mining bag mining. Needs linen and tin bronze. So I definitely need bronze if I'm going to do that. It's going to be expensive, but it has 10 slots in it which can only hold stone, ores and minerals and metals. So if I'm going out on a trip to make that, then so that might be something that I want to do, because I mean changing that up will only give me one more inventory slot. It's not a significant amount. Pardon me. Let me just get that out of my system. Sandstone gravel, claystone gravel, slate gravel. I've got all sorts of good gravels here, which is kind of pushing me towards getting my vineyard done as well. So I'm kind of into the other thing, of course, that we could and should be doing is going up and checking what the trader is currently trading, because I have got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of wheat, which means I can make loads and loads and loads and loads, probably loads of bread. So we can take a little trip up this is going to be a labour of love, this path, definitely. And I'll probably complete it just at the point where we're about to finish the series and move on to another season. So yes, now another thing I wanted to mention, because it's just come to light, this is literally a real lastminute.com thing, and I will be putting out a post on the site, on the YouTubes. But at the time of you watching this, I will be in Tunisia. Not Tunisia. Tunisia is the place I've been avoiding going to, because I'm not ready. Not quite ready to face that bugbear in my life. I will be in... What's that? Is that a little depression? Wow, there's some deep snow there. I will be in Gran Canaria. We're going for a last minute break to the Canary Islands. It's just a week, I say, right, let's have a look. But it is a week nonetheless, due to the discussion that I had. So you've got timber arms, pickaxes for 7 and 9. What's the bit for 50? Well, that seems very arbitrary. 11 gears for a tin bronze or black bronze for 10 gears, 600 to... That really doesn't add up, does it? I mean, I can sell you that for gears, and you want 8 for 1 gear. Forget it. Not happening. I'm not selling you leather either. I'm not going to sell you tin ingots, because I'm not going to sell you charcoal. But I can sell you rye and svelte bread. So that's an option. And you've got 5 days. Okay, rye and svelte. R and S. Rye and svelte. Must remember that. Rye and svelte. Anyway, so long story short, this was a bit unexpected. As I said in my Life After the Woods caving episode on Sunday, work commitments for me are meaning that I am not running. Historically, I would run a week in arrears, so I always, in advance. So I always have 1 week's worth of videos in the bag for forward thinking. And when I know I'm going on holiday, and here's the key, when I know I am intending to go on holiday, I would push myself forward 2 or 3 weeks beforehand and bring that up to a 2.5 week lead time, 3 week if I was going away for 2 weeks. So basically the period that I'm away plus the thing, Ryan's felt. Okay. It's in my head, hopefully anyway. But luckily I've also got a recording of that. Right, so However, this is a lastminute.com. It was not planned. We were not planning to go away at all. I've got 2 weeks off, but the plan was to stay in the UK and save the money because, you know, it's getting a bit costly living these days. Oh, incidentally, I made a new recurve bow stave as well. Yeah, I am going away, so I am probably going to have possibly recorded up to Friday, maybe. So that will mean Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and probably Wednesday, maybe 4 or 5 episodes, 4 or 5 days of recording. I won't have anything to put out. I will try and see whether I can sneak a little bit more recording in, but it is looking to be a busy old week for me. And well, busy old 2 days actually before I go, because I fly in 2 days time. So there you go. And tomorrow I'm moving my stepdaughter out of her flat and back into the house, which is going to take up a certain amount of time. Anyway, what did I want to do next? I think I need to go and sort out and put some food in for my goaties so they can get big and fat and be happy. I don't think they'll ever be happy because they're goats. Sheep actually, aren't they? But oh man, come on, get down. Thank you. Find in there, what have I got? That's not worth popping. Oh, I should actually take that though. That will make a nice snack. What have we got in the way of svelte? Flax even, there we go. We'll do them. So I need to feed those. And there's a raccoon out there. Right, I actually need to kill 2 animals when this bow stave is finished as well. But let's go and just sort out these chaps, shall we? Get them some food. So yeah, it's going to be a matter of developing this area somewhat, and we got a baby. Let's give you foodies, and let's give that side. We got 2 babies. Don't you eat my food? I was not ready for that. Right. That's good. We are now almost back to the point where we were before Bearmageddon. So that's the thing. Alright, what do I want to do next? There's a couple of things I've been thinking about doing to the house, so let's go and get on with those. I need some oak. Let me just pull myself together and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I keep coming out here. And picking up do I want to go one more? I think I do want to go one more. And coming out and then using this as an exit and also well, for want of a better word, is that right? Oh, do you not connect? That is so annoying. What do we do here? So we'll take you off. Go with a solid block then, perhaps. Out to there. And then maybe going... So I was thinking a little old balcony sticking out from this point here might actually not be a bad idea. So I need 1, 2, and that should make me 2 of those, which will come out nicely from... That actually is wrong. Damn it. Okay, let me fix myself. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. How annoying. Right, let's try that again, shall we? So, what I actually want is, let's see how we do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 for now. We're going to lock those into that route, and we are going to, oh man, just yeet myself right off the edge there, which probably means I'm now stuck. Yeah, I am, but that's fine. And then we're going to come out 1 and 2 like so, like that, and actually I don't need those. Okay, that's fine. I might want a few more of these though. Well, I will want a few more of those. That's a given. Now I'm wondering whether I should come a little bit further out this way. Just make a few more. Don't want to waste the boards because they're not cheap. It's alright. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is just such a pretty game. Oh god, I'm off again. Sorry. Obsessing. Oh, I was going to do the empty skeps for the bees, wasn't I? And then I was going to harvest 5 of them. That's what I was going to do. Okay, well that's fine. So my thoughts were, it does actually give you the old Minecraft control there. Interesting. I think the 6 is probably the bare minimum I'm going to need here. Because I also do like to utilize the... I think I need 2 more. Utilize the roof as a scouting mechanism when I think there might be bears or whatever about. So yeah, that's the thing too. But I brought out this as well, so we can give ourselves a nice. I mean, it's obviously not TripAdvisor quality thing, but yeah, it gives us that. It works. We can get a little bit of light out here at some point, and everybody will be good and happy. I'm sure they will. All right, let me stick away what little bit of oak back planking I've got, and stick away the rest of the wooden bits and pieces. We'll get rid of those bits and pieces. I need to... What have you got left on you? 21 days. You've got 5.2 days. I know what I'm having for lunch then. And what have I got in the way up here? I've actually got a couple of oil lamps left, so let's go and pretty this place up a little bit. I might go and take my screenshot for the day, because this night time is very pretty out here. Throw these down. Right. Do I feel safe going out? I'm sure I'm fine. Let's go and get a screenshot for the thumbnail, and then I will, in the morning, I'll get on with some skeps, I think, and also some svelte and rye. Svelte and rye, I'm fairly certain it was svelte and rye. Actually, the name of the deli, just down the road from me, so, yeah. Wow. There we go. That will Be interesting. I'm wondering whether... I don't think I can get away with that on there because of that. I might if I... You're just giving me an idea now. Damn it. Okay, sorry, I just saw extra lines of text and I thought it was telling me that there was an incoming temporal storm, at which point I was going to panic, but it's not. So it's not action stations yet, but yeah, okay. Oh, I know how to handle this. That will work. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Again, we're limited somewhat by the block palette, but not hugely. Grab me that. Okay. Working at night. If you think back to when we first started playing this, and the concept, the very idea of working at night would have been utterly alien. But with the demon sloths and wolves, okay, I've just thrown over those on the ground, but that'll... Yeah, we'll do that. It's a little bit cobbled together, but that's fine, and we can bring this one all the way down because it goes one step further. I may just push that one out, because that's going to join up, isn't it? Look weird. Does it look weird? I don't know. I mean, yeah, it'll do. Right, it is getting very dark now. We should probably contemplate getting some sleep and getting on in the morning with all of the good things that we need to do. So yeah, let's put that lot away. I will see you in the morning and we'll get on with those scaps, I think. Alright, it's the following morning and I have made some spell. I can't remember how many you wanted, and I tend to find that you can't quite cook 32 in one go. That's past experience, so whenever I try to do it I always manage to get to like 28, and only inevitably they things. Now I need oh, this is a pain. It's entirely the wrong time of year to be doing this, but there you go. My own fault. I left it too late, and what I should do is probably just break the break the snow with... Hello, I don't think it matters. Again, I don't think it's not where there's a thermal system where, yeah, if you get wet you get colder, so maybe it doesn't, who knows. Well, we can handle the ones on land there nice and easy, but if we look at the uses for those, the empty skep is 2, 4, 6, 12, 16 plus 2 clay, so I need 16 for each skep, which I suppose it's not that bad when you consider it in context of overall cost, but still bit of a bind nonetheless. And I probably could do with trying to come up with some means of making a, what's the word I'm looking for here? A reed farm, I suppose, a cattail farm. So it should be something that was possible. I mean, this was an attempt at it in some respects, but yeah, I suppose if I actually had a canal system with these planted in. Come on. don't know what I was doing there, then it would be a lot easier to harvest up the fruits of our labour, wouldn't it? So that might be something I want to do, well, sooner rather than later. And in the grand scheme of things, might be something in a future playthrough I want to do really early on, just so we get that ease of harvesting in future, because this is not the it's not the easiest of tasks to use. At least we've got a reasonable knife, and we're not having to stop and recraft a flint one every 5 seconds. But yeah, so we'll cook these down. I'm going to then head up and deal with the trader and just get rid of these batches. And I think I'm going to kind of do that. I'm going to take a little bit out of each day to visit the trader and sell him whatever I can sell him, and then that way we should be able to be active and productive all through the winter, and ensuring that we have got a reasonable sum of gears, so we can purchase some of the better tools when we're, or at least while we are still hunting for the elusive tin, because that's going to be, well, I'm going to have to travel, because I upped the chance of finding it so far into the game. I'm going to have to travel quite far to still find it, and that in itself is a bit of a pain, but there you go. I mean, I suppose it's the price you pay for changing the game rules. And it, yeah, chasing the game rules is possibly even quite dubious. You know, it reminds me of my daughter when she was little. She would constantly be moving the goalposts whenever you played a game with her to her favour, and it still tickles me to this day. Kind of a child technique, isn't it? It's if you don't like the way things are going, change the rules, and it's a kind of logic you can't fault, you know. Right, we got those. I'm going to take a trip over and try and sell this fella a couple of stacks of, I think he buys them in 8, so I should get gears for 2. It's not that far away, so at the end of the day I might as well go up there and get that bit done. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, he wants another 3 of the svelte and 6 of the rye, so 6 batches, so 24 svelte and 48 rye. And that's as many as I can sell him on this kind of cycle before, you know, that's his trades. But that was a couple more anyway, so we're up to 12 gears, which is all nice. And you know, it's a little bit of baking, so I can do that in the night. That's not a problem. Take some of the other bits and pieces, and we'll be good. Now, in the meantime, I need to make, for this I need some clay. I think it's blue clay. I need to go and harvest some more of this actually. And if I do that and that is going to give me 1, 2, Do these not stack? Does not look like they do. 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're. So I need a little bit more of the cattails. I'm going to just leave those in there for now. I don't think I have got any more cattails kicking around anywhere. Which is odd, I could have sworn I had a container for them, but that's coal, that's sticks, that's grass, that's fire clay, they're blocks. Yeah, I don't think I've got any more. And I've got where I need to go back and double check. I can't remember how many beehives I said I've got now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 beehives, so I need 1 more. Oh, hello. That's actually not so bad then. Let's I'm going to take my chances. We're going to do that one. Still angry. How long do they stay angry for? I would like to go and put this scab down. I love that. Oh, they're going back for him. That's fine. Don't know how long this is a thing for though. I want to go and grab that stuff. Anybody any idea how long this is a thing for? Seems like a large amount of thing. Oh, just had an idea for the cattails actually. There's a possibility. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it though. How long do we have to wait for that to... That must be the raccoon that's out there. Still no sign of a temporal storm, which is good, I suppose. I think they're no longer hangry. So, and I would like to do this one. Damn it. Let's go around the back. I should be able to sneak in and grab that one. Multiple routes of attack. Don't get yourself trapped, John. Where's my scap? And that should give me enough to make 1 more, which is all I need because I need to keep 1 hive ticking, don't I? And then come the spring when I actually get a little bit more. One and then 2 of those. Oh, missed 1. There you go. It's an interesting mechanic with the double crafting elements because they are largely. Big question. If I break that one, let him keep on. Right, we've got one beehive left. He's busy being stung, making very peculiar noises, it has to be said. And we have got all of this honeycomb with which we need to... I don't know whether we just... can't remember. Yeah, we just do that, don't we? That's 3.8. And definitely need to... would I put that into the bowl? I do need to... Let's just have a look at that. I know it's been mentioned. I've looked on meal making, blah blah blah, pottage, porridge, 2 veg, and you can do honey, but how do you put honey in? Just interesting how I would do that. Do I just do that? Is that a... So 1 litre. How do I do a 0.2 litre then? I'll have to work that out. That's something for later. Anyway, doesn't matter because I haven't got any berries right now. But what I have got is a whole load of wax, so that can go in there. That will be useful for sealing things. What else can we be on with? Oh yeah, I was going to do more baking, wasn't I? So I think it was, I said the svelte bread I needed 24. So let's go and find... that much. That's 24 svelte. We'll get that ground up. We'll make those into things, and then I can do the rye. Yeah, it's going to be a long winter. That's as much as I do know. This is going to be a long winter. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, it's the next morning, and the bees have stopped attacking poor old dummy there. That is large. These are still all empty, but I would expect that, and we are good to go. I made another 24 rye bread, or svelte bread, sorry. So we're going to go and flog those. That will bring us up to 15 cogs, and then I can, over the next night, because the night time just seems to be the obvious time to try and do this work, to do the baking, and in fact, let's face facts. That's when bakers do their baking early morning. It's not a sociable time job, from what I understand. I used to work with a guy who was originally a baker who, after 30 years working in the baking industry, decided to jump ship into IT, which is, well, brave. I mean, I think he was in his mid to late 40s when he decided for a complete career change, and I've got to say that is a brave decision. I don't think I'd like to make... I mean, career change, yes. Career change in the latter half of your career, yeah, that's that, as I say, that's a brave one. But yeah, one of his reasons was the exceptionally unsociable hours of the hoofer. So he's got 3. We'll do that. There's my 3 gears. Thank you very much. And now you'll take 6 batches of rye bread. So 48. That's going to be basically 2 oven loads of rye bread. And that will give me another 6 gears. Now it is really cold up here. It's -13. So We don't want to be hanging around up here any longer than necessary. Now what I want to do, we're not going to get it all finished this episode, but what I do want to do is just have a little experiment. I'm going to grab you on the way down because might as well. This is not the kind of bush I want. I want the blackberry, red currant, black currant, red currants. The ones that stack. Those are the bushes I need. These don't stack. We'll use these somewhere else, possibly even as fencing or something around, or hedges. But what I would like to do is do some experimentation. So there are several little experiments I'd like to carry out, but the first thing I want to do is let's go for black currant bushes. Let's take this lot. That's the easiest way of doing it, isn't it? So we've got red currant, white currant, black currant, and cranberry bush, which we can. You're a blueberry bush. You're a red currant bush, so we'll have you. Where's my cranberry bush? There. You can go in there. Who's where? I heard you. I just don't see you. Let me get my spear back on my hotbar. You're probably in a cave beneath the surface, but not that close to the surface. So these are all cranberry, white currant, and red currant. So these are stacked. It's basically no. It's blueberries. It's the currant bushes. These are the only ones that will work for this particular application. And that's cranberry, blueberries, and blueberries. Okay, that's fine. But that gives us something to work with. And what I want to do in the first instance is just see what these will plant on. I'm going to assume they only plant outside, and I'm going to assume that they only plant on dirt, but I could be wrong. So let's see if we jump in here and I grab slate gravel, sandstone gravel, muddy gravel. That's straw, that was used. Claystone, that's sand, gravel. I'm only really interested in the gravels. Now if I come out here, and it doesn't matter where I do this, and put down muddy gravel, will you plant on muddy gravel? You will. Well, that makes life easy. Now let me just go with, say, sandstone gravel and slate gravel. I expect these to work exactly the same, but we can find out, can't we? Yeah, they're fine. They don't need to be on dirt. That's really handy. So, with that in mind, what we can actually do is to start laying down our vineyard area, if you like. So I'm going to take out the sand, take out the snow like that because it's a pain otherwise. And we'll take a section either side. What I may actually do is come right up to the path. I'm not sure yet on that one, but we'll dig these out. Dikasu, come back over here. I won't go right up to the path. I'll leave this like that. And then we can take, I think we take the muddy gravel for the edges for the paths. Or do I actually? Do I not go? Oh, I could go with path. Hang on. I'm getting excited now. Getting all kind of confuzzled. Oh, it's only copper. It's a copper shovel. It's not like I can't afford more. So let's go with some claystone gravel down the middle. Make of that. So that will be that. I need to go and get me path, don't I? Let me go and get me path. Path. And we need to get more of these current and things. I've got 13 stone path. I'm going to need a couple of those and some of that then. Get me a bunch more. That might be enough. We'll see. So yeah, and then we're going to have a 2 wide gap between them. I'm not sure where I might put a wall around it. I'm not sure whether it's necessary, whether the raccoons run off with the berries. I think they do, but I might be wrong. So that's your blackcurrant, and basically now if I'm very tempted. So this is not the right shape, but I suppose I could push that back. I just wonder whether we can make this look just a little more structural. Let's just see, how much of that have I got left? Reasonable amount. So if I were to come in here, I would take you out of there. It was claystone gravel, wasn't it? Like so. Come back here. Get those and that as well. That's right. Get down another claystone gravel. Those two go like that, and then no. Again, it's not much. but it just adds the idea, the structure almost, that this is a shaped piece of land. And then you come back here like that, perhaps. How do we feel about that? Works for me. And then we would come over this way, and that would come down here, and we'd have another line of gravels. Doesn't really matter what it is. Let's go with slate gravel this time, just 'cause. Whack in our posts. And then go with red currant, which just run down like that for now. Till it's ready, we need to knock out that, and so on and so forth. Okay, I've got a plan to go forward on, and certainly enough space to put 3 or 4 of those in. I'm going to need some more. Yeah, I suppose we could just try and get this bit done, couldn't we? I don't worry about that too much, as long as we're ready for the inevitable onslaught of whatever's waiting in the dark to attack me, because I've got a feeling. But that takes us out there. We grab some of you, do that. Gives me 19 of those. That will maybe be enough, I don't know. And I know it's getting very dark, so this is why I wanted 2, by the way, is, oh, I'm out. Okay. Because the leafiness of that 2 will actually feel more like 1. Right, I'm going to need some more of that, but I think that will probably see us for this episode. Still got the white currant bushes to put down. We need to go and find more currant bushes, and you can't even see it from here. Wonderful. But that will do us. We are where are we now? It's 6th of December. We're a little bit further along. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you when I get back from my holiday. Bye for now.